Tuesday morning, about 1 in the morning, I got a phone call from my alarm company saying that there was multiple intrusions and glass breakage at the store. So I came down and saw flames coming out the gable end at the back, called 911 and told them the store was on fire, and just waited at the scene until they showed up.
And how long have you owned the store?
It's a year and a half. I took over Halloween of 2011.
Okay, and I'm aware you did some changes in there as well.
I did a lot of changes. One half of the store was renovated 27 years ago and hadn't changed since, so I spent a lot of time renovating it and bringing it up to what I thought it needed to have. Brought in more product and fixtures and counters and that type of thing. Started to get new things in with it, lottery and that type of thing. And just before Christmas, I changed the residence side to a store also, and brought it up to about 1,750 square feet of store. Brought in, did the walls in pine, redid everything so it was a beautiful old-fashioned country store. Just got to the point where everything was done, and we were going to sit back and for the summer and try to recuperate the money that we put into it. Just about 2 weeks ago, Old Man Winter went away and my business basically tripled, and then caught on fire on Monday, so it's done.
So you live locally here, so before you own this store, you know how important this store is for this community.
I'm finding out more in the last couple of weeks how important the store actually was. The community has really rallied around me through Facebook and emails and phone calls and dropping by, and just how supportive they are, and shocked, and feel so very bad for us that this happened. But they also are pushing me to rebuild and to have this service for them as soon as I can. So I'm looking into getting a temporary trailer on site to see if I can get something going as soon as I can within a few weeks to offer gas and like milk and whatever the community needs right away, until we can find out if we can rebuild.
So just how important is that, though, like the community rallying around you? Like maybe before they did this, maybe you weren't so quick to rebuild, but obviously them coming around you like that, it changes things maybe?
Well, at the beginning, I felt defeated, of course, because I put my heart and soul into it, and then it was just gone. So I didn't feel like, I felt like everything was against me, and why bother? Since the community has rallied around me, it's made a big difference, yeah.
What does this mean for you and your family?
That came to light also. My daughter works at the store once a week, and she was very emotional about it. It actually burnt down on her birthday. She was the last one working at the store, so it's tough. It's become a part of our family, basically. My wife works full-time, but she spends a lot of time here. It's a social gathering for the community. I got to know everybody in the community a lot better since I've owned the store, because I'm more involved and they get involved. They have their opinions. They look forward to coming to the store to see what changes and what's new and what I'm bringing in, and on and on. So to my family, it's very important. I have a daughter in Australia right now. She's been there. She's going to be there for about 4 months, and she found out about this through Facebook. So it was kind of a shock for her too. It's emotional for everybody.
Okay, and I guess the post office was also in the store. Yeah. So was there mail lost, and what's sort of the next step with the post office part of it?
For most people, there wouldn't have been much mail lost, because a lot of people liberally pick up their mail every day. For those that didn't, whatever the time period was from when they last picked up the mail to that day, they may have lost a little bit. The mail came in the next morning directly to the mailboxes that are outside, and Deb, the postmaster, picked it up and moved it to her home, and that's where the temporary location is right now. And it'll be there until something else is determined, or if they have to put up a permanent place somewhere else.
Okay, so looking forward, I know you talked about a temporary trailer, but rebuilding is definitely something you want to do?
I would love to rebuild. The first step was to go to my banker. We talked to them yesterday, and they're supportive. They're trying to work things out for me, because, everybody wants their money. But there's no income right now. Obviously, from what's behind us, there's nothing to get income from. So we're trying to get everything on hold. My first priority is to get this cleaned up, because it's a danger to the community. It's a liability, and it's caught on fire 3 times since the initial evening. We need to get it cleaned up and filled in, get a temporary site here, and work from that and see if the insurance company will play ball and let me rebuild properly.
Is there a message you'd like to send out maybe to your family or to the community or the firemen?
the firemen, I was very glad to see that everybody came out. I know most of them, and they were very supportive, and some of them very emotional about it. I'd like to thank them a lot. I know it was the LeBrokery Fire Department and the Giroux Fire Department that came out. To all the people in the community, thank you very much for your support. We'll do the best we can to get it up and running again.